Hello, welcome to our channel. Today we have a fun math activity for you. We have 3 paper bands here. Our task is to cut them in the middle lengthwise. What do you think will happen? We'll probably get 2 paper bands with a smaller width, right? Let's find out.
Surprising, right? The bands looked somewhat similar when we started with, but after cutting them, we have got very different results. With the first band, we got 2 separate bands of smaller width. With the second band, we got 1 longer band of smaller width. And with the third band, we got 2 interlocked bands of smaller width. How did this happen? You must have guessed that the bands were not all similar to start with. What was the difference between them? Let's figure out. For this activity, we need paper strips, scissors, glue and pencil or pen. To make the first band, let's take the strip of paper and join it end to end without twisting. We get a loop like this. For the second band, we are going to take the paper strip and give it one single turn, which is 180 degrees, and then join it end to end. We will get a band like this. For the third band, again we take a strip of paper and this time we will give it 2 turns like this, 1 and 2. This is 360 degrees and now we will join the ends. We will get a band like this. You must be wondering, what did these twists do to these bands? To find out, let's draw a line along the middle of these bands and keep drawing till we reach the starting point. Let's start with the first band. Let's draw a similar line on the inside of the strip. With band 1, we were able to draw 2 lines, one on the outside and one on the inside. So, this band has 2 sides. Let's try the same thing with the second band. This is surprising, isn't it? I started from here and the same line went inside and outside and got back to the same starting point. So it looks like this band has only one side. This special band or strip is called the Möbius strip after Augustus Ferdinand Möbius, a German astronomer who first explained the surface. Now let's see what happens when we draw a similar line on band 3. Let's draw a similar line on the inside. We see that this time also I was able to draw 2 separate lines, one on the inside and one on the outside. So this band also has 2 sides just like band 1. Now let's make a note of our observations. So in band 1 we saw that there were 2 sides. In band 2, we saw the same line run inside and outside and we saw that it has only one side. In band 3, we saw that we could draw 2 different lines and it has 2 sides. Now let's see what happens when we cut each of these bands along this line. Let's start with band 1. Now let's make a note of our observations. We already saw how many sides each of the bands have. Now let's record what happened after cutting them along the middle lengthwise. So in band 1, what happened to its length? The length remains the same and the width becomes half. Let's record that. When we cut band 2 or the Möbius strip along its length in the middle, we saw that we got one single band and its length is twice the length of the original band and the width has reduced to half. What happened in case of band 3? We saw that after cutting we got two interlocked bands which had length same as the original band, but the width is reduced to half. Now what if we took a paper strip and gave it 3 turns and made a band out of that? How many sides do you think this will have, and what will happen if we cut it lengthwise in the middle? Can you try it?
But what use is this? Apart from teachers surprising the students or children surprising their friends, there are multiple practical applications of Möbius strip. One of the most magnificent application is the structure of National Library of Kazakhstan. In this mind-bending structure, the wall becomes the roof, and this roof becomes floor, and this floor becomes wall again. Another example of engineers adapting this is the Möbius strip conveyor belt patented by B.F. Goodrich Company. This conveyor belt lasts twice as long as the conventional conveyor belt because we know it has only one side and this side weighs evenly. Now what are you waiting for? Go ahead, make your own Möbius strip and have fun with it. Thank you for watching the video.